So here we are. I'm gonna make a bold statement here. I think Resident Evil 4 is Remake is already perfect. I got a little list here of reasons why I think, but just gonna have us running through the demo here real quick. Emphasis on running because, as you know, as pretty as this game clearly is, you know, this is the most next-gen RE engine game they've made yet. Boy, Capcom is a trailblazer in fuck these assets, run past them. Fuck them. No bullshit, no nothing. Last of Us, whatever other AAA game, you know, you're thinking of would have made you really take it slow through these environments, but we're already, like, skipping through a whole bunch of shit, so Capcom, Cap God still. Also, Leon, you're so pretty, I love you. Look at me skipping these cutscenes as fast as I possibly can. Look at me speedrunning this game, not because I'm trying to speedrun, but because just the pace works for it, you know? I know what I'm doing. It's very reminiscent of the original, you know? You're just running through, you're having a good time, because that's what Resident Evil 4 is a good time. Speaking of a good time, here comes our first enemy. I find it really interesting how these enemies here are the, like, hanging head guys where you already fucked them up, but they got back up. They're like a real problem. They're like an RE2 enemy out of nowhere. Bet you didn't know you could skip him, huh? Speaking of skipping, fuck this guy too. This is a survival horror game. We are going to just run past shit if we don't want to fight it. You know, we're gonna save on resources. However, admittedly, RE4 is not that kind of game, and I don't think I'm going to be taking that much of a, abstemious approach to the rest of it. But let's talk about some other things. Let me look at my list here. Speaking of what I just did, you know, I just fucked up so bad I missed the bird, but, love the yellow barrels, love the classic RE engine yellow paint. Fuck that person on Twitter, that shit gives me dopamine and serotonin. I love it. Keep it in the game. Okay, kill this bird though. Ooh, kill him. I wanted to get the second, but I chose not to. Here's another really cute little animation. Uh-oh, Stinky. Oh, he hates it. I might have missed it, actually. But, like, Leon hates it. It's stinky, and the game doesn't slow down to let you know, ooh, it's stinky. He hates it. Nope. It just stinks. He does a little thing, but his legs keep moving. We love fast pace. We all know that the greatest thing about the original RE4 was the pacing, and they kept that here. So there was a failed parry there. I did not know that guy spawned there, which is why he just spawned on my dick and I didn't do anything about it. That man just took a bullet to the head, and here comes the classic parries, or rather kicks, and I'm just fucking up all. Oh my god! Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Let me look at my list here. So player choice, you know, resource management. It's even more of a thing here than RE4 original because, one, the knife is a resource now. Speaking of which, here's one right here, you know. Do you choose to use the knife to take him down and not let him turn into a problem enemy? I think you always should, because fuck those enemies. As well, that's a 2-in-1 point there, where in the original game, you would quite often awkwardly get the knife out, bend over, and just swipe at them. It worked. It wasn't, like, bad, but it was awkward, and Lord have mercy, it was especially awkward in VR, where you're just stabbing a downed human, you know? Like, it's weird. It's a weird thing. So, them turning it into, like, a more context-sensitive, quick animation, slash, a lot of the time, enemies just die when you kick them. You know, just takes out the extra step, which is cool. I like it. Another thing about player choice, they've added stealth elements here, but it's clearly not obnoxious. I also love, you probably tried to sneak up on this lady, didn't you? What a fool you were for trying to do that. You can just run straight up behind her and shiv her in the neck, you know? It's great. I don't know how many fucking times I've played this demo, to be honest. It's been a lot. It's definitely been a lot, because I've been in every building, I've tried everything. Still can't find the fucking key to that chest in there. I have no idea where that is. But let's talk a little bit more about what Capcom has said outside of this demo, you know? They said they'd taken out QTEs, which the fucking trailblazer Capcom is, dude. Like, not even Square Enix is doing that shit with Final Fantasy 16. They've got QTEs and that shit, man. but Capcom themselves say, no, that's old school, we can do better now. How about the shit that would be a QTE you can just do in the game? QTE meaning quick time event, for anyone who doesn't know. I lit a cow on fire, and surprisingly, I don't think it does anything lighting the cow on fire. I don't know what's going on with that. But it's still funny because Leon says, bill me for the repairs later. Sorry you can't hear it. It did a weird audio thing where it was doubling up on all the audio. I don't know what that was about. I'll fix it next time. But for now, you're just gonna be listening to some classic Resident Evil 4 music. I'm not doing super great here. Apparently you can duck the grabs in this game. I haven't ducked a single fucking grab my entire time. I need to just try and purposefully do it at some point. But it's really funny how Resident Evil 4, one of the first games to do QuickTime events in a way that people like, you know, for how iconic they are, they said, nah, let's not do that because I think we can do better. And you know what? They can do better. Speaking of doing better, let's talk about the knife real quick. I know I already brought it up a little bit, but I want to talk about it more because, like, man, them giving the knife all these new abilities, but now also making it a resource just makes it so much more interesting and cool to use because, like, also I miss my iframes on my kick, I'll say that. Like, the knife being such a tool now, like, knowing that I'm gonna be able to upgrade it and, like, get new knives and shit, that's so exciting because I already love the shit you can do with the knife. The parry feels, whoo, that's a good-ass parry, let me tell you. You've seen it a few times already here, because, you know, I ain't that bad. I decided to climb the tower here, because I think it's funny when Leon falls to the floor. Let's see, what else? You know, I just... The knife in the original really was just a thing you had that you used to use it because you didn't want to use ammo. Now it's a decision on your part, you know? Also, love skipping these cutscenes. You know, I'd say... sorry for not showing them to you, but it's a free demo. You can just, you know, play it yourself. It's on, like, everything, isn't it? Like, PC, Xbox, PlayStation, you know, whatever, what have you, or just look it up on YouTube, I don't care. Enjoy this, just high-quality footage here. I actually plugged in the Elgato into the PS5, which is, you know, it's a little bit more of a thing than you know, than just using OBS, but it's fine. My goodness. Oh my goodness, Ransom. Just get fucked over there, why don't you? Oh my god, never mind. Villager get fucked. Whew. I'm cooking. But, god, I'm trying to have intelligent thoughts, but I'm just watching this gameplay getting hype as shit. I also love... I want to say the pressing R2 for the quick swipe on the knife. I want to say that's inspired by the Wii version of the game, where if you shook the Wii remote, Leon would just do a quick swipe rather than you have to get the whole knife out to then swing it manually, you know? But I like his little knife combos he does. I also like that you can get the knife out still. You know, we were only adding things here. And then there was my knife just broke there. I have to wonder, if you really go in on, like, having a big meter on your knife, can you just spend a lot of the game blocking shit? Like, that'd be an interesting thing, being a defensive powerhouse here, you know? But, the yellow on the barrels, dude, I love it. Oh, fuck. But, okay, this is a really funny part here where, I just get gangbanged. I'm definitely gonna make this a short where I put the fucking audio of, the fight back in word. But, I like the situational grabs the villagers can do on you as well. There's a lot of new shit going on here, but it's things that, even if you put it in the original game, it wouldn't mess up the flow. Everything just works here. This is so clearly... You know, RE2 Remake, it really changed some shit up, you know? It changed what was going on a lot. It was the same game at heart, but not... It was still quite different. This is just, hey man, I love RE4 just as much as you do, and we're just trying to make a great game a little better. Because that's all you can do, because a lot of people still think that game is perfect. I think that game is perfect, but shit, man, they ain't done a damn thing wrong yet with the remake, and this demo has only convinced me more, so fuck yeah, man. I am not let's playing this. This is my game to play. Mine. Fuck you.